Alright, so January 1st, 2019. Not so much posting today as just taking my time walking through the woods. There's a couple spots that I have trail cameras that I haven't checked in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna check those, and as I walk to them, maybe see a buck, maybe see a doe. I'm just kind of taking the muzzleloader for a walk today. I'm the only one out here, so it's gonna be a lot of slow walking and spotting. As you can hear, it's kind of windy. You can get away with walking slow, so I'm deep enough in the woods now where I'm going to go ahead and load up the muzzleloader, get everything out so I have quick access to it, and hopefully get something at least on video. Okay, I'm going to take my time cresting up over the top of this hill because a lot of times they'll bed right up here at this point because I can see all the way down this hillside. I was going to walk this bottom, and there's a rub down there if you can see it. There's that rub. I think I can hear one running up there actually. I may have bumped them already. I was going to walk this little bench out that way, but I decided just to take my time. It's probably a little bit more windier up here than down here. So if I take my time walking up here, I might catch one bedded down. It's only about 1:30 in the afternoon, so I'm going to try to take my time sneaking up here. So I definitely bounced something out. There's the crest of that hill I just came up. And you can see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but a couple, at least one deer ran right out here. So this little, used to be an old landing for logging. So that deer was bedded where I said they were, and they just came right down here and probably went right back into there. I just bounced about 8 doe, well 8 deer. They were bedded on this hillside. I had all intentions of taking my time because I know they bed on that hillside. Going real slow, but they caught me. They busted me. They were bedded just right down there. And they took off along this hillside in front of this logging road. So my guess is they're going to cut up this way, but as soon as I stepped on this hill, the wind died down. But if I would just waited a little bit longer, I may have caught him down there. But Take off. Oh, there goes a buck. There he goes. So that was I know a buck. I saw him. I saw the antlers. He was standing right down there. If I would have taken my time, made sure everything ran that was down there, I would have spotted him, but that's what happens when you're self-filming. You take the shots you can get, both with your weapon and your camera. There's a deer right here in this thicket. I just saw her belly up. It's a deer. I can't tell if it's a buck or a doe. Right there's her belly. Right belly. Doe. There she goes. There's gotta be more. Just two. There's more. They bed up here again in this big thicket up here. And she was bedded. She stood up. I saw the white of her belly. As a dead giveaway. So we're gonna keep going out this logging road right here in front of us. And we gotta watch both sides of the road because they bed on either. So the only good thing, if there was two guys here, there's another, where this deer were at, there's another logging road up there on this bench. And it would be nice if one guy would walk that top, one guy would walk this road, and we could pretty much bump anything out to each other since they're in between us. But gotta make do when you're by yourself hunting. So right here's a good sign, and it's actually a pretty fresh sign. Here's a new scrape that popped up. You can see where the deer, as it pawed on the ground, it kicked the dirt back. So here's its licking branch right there. And that's fairly fresh, I'd say within the past couple days. Like I said, you can see where he pawed and the dirt kicked back, and probably came back in there, walked up, sniffed that licking branch, made a scrape, and headed on out that way. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm walking to my rifle stand, and I'm going to take my time walking over to there because I can overlook a food plot if I take my time, and there might be some deer in that food plot. It's going on about 3:30, so the wind's in my favor. So if there are any deer in the food plot, I just may be able to sneak up on them. So we're gonna give that a shot. There's that doe. She's bedded right on this hillside. I think it's a doe, might be a button buck. She's headed up to where my backside of the rifle stand is. I didn't even see her. To be honest, I wasn't even looking up there because I look in front of here on this tram road again and over this hillside. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a doe or a deer bedded on that hillside up here. So she caught me by surprise. I think it was a button buck though, only because it was by itself and it was a smaller deer. So we're gonna keep heading out this tram road. Now I have kicked deer around this bend on this hillside. Now they will lay on this point out here, but never on the actual hillside. So I saw a couple tails take off in front of me up here. There's a tripod stand that I've hung out of, and on my way out there's a big, not a big rub, but decent size rub, and you can see where they're coming off this hillside right down here. and they're hitting that rub. But they're going right down there to our food plot. Like I said, that's a tripod that I hunted, and I saw a bunch of tails bedded in front of it take off, so they headed down over the hill. My guess is they won't go to the food plot. At least I hope they don't, because then if anything was in the food plot, they're going to follow them out. So they usually, when they skirt off in front of this tripod, they run the ridge out in front of it, around, away from the food plot. So that's what I'm hoping they did. There's one that just got up that didn't go with them, and across the top. I'm right under my tripod. Oh, there he goes. Pretty sure that's the buck up there. He's on top of that ridge. It's hard to see him in here. He's up there though. Right under the tripod. I walked 10 feet and that deer got up. So it didn't spook with the first of them. But I'm pretty sure I saw antlers on that. So here I am at the food plot. There was no deer in the field when I got here, so I'm just going to hang out about 20 yards off the food plot. See if anything comes from the bottom down there or from to my right. So we're going to hang out here, just see if anything comes out. About an hour left of shooting light, so. Oh no, he's got little nubs. Yeah. It's about 3:15. Overlooking that food plot. Script, what I wanted him to do, but I'm not going to shoot him. He's only a button buck. He's about, I don't know, 40 yards right there. He's only about 40 yards. That's a crack shot. Alright, well, I'm heading back to the truck. It's getting dark. Probably, I don't know, half hour left of sunlight, but plan is to be back on Saturday. So, oh, bouncing deer right there. A couple doe just bedded. back at it Saturday. Weather right now is rain, but that's 5 days out. 4 or 5 days out, so hopefully it'll change by then.